What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bo Tally Show. I am back in the DMV. I'm at the beautiful Blue House Production Studios here in the DMV, actually in Kensington, Maryland, actually. I'm so happy to be here. Now, look, the DMV is filled with so much talent, so much great talent. There is gems in the DMV, and then there's just straight, raw, great talent. I got with me today one of the most talented brothers in the DMV, Christopher Davis Sr., who is from Temple Hills, Maryland, USA. He is the minister of music at St. Paul United Methodist Church. He's also the music director for VYBE Go-Go Band, that is, which is one of my favorite bands because they be cranking, man. They're so dope. He's a father of 4 kids and a dog. That's salt, pepper, ketchup, mayonnaise, and hot sauce. He's an all-around good brother. He's a child of God, and I'm so happy to have him. And also, he's my best friend. Everybody, welcome Christopher Davis Sr. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, man, look, I'm so happy to have you here, man. Let me read something for you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, I talked to somebody who know you, who's really, really close, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said this about you. They said that Christopher Davis is enthusiastic, funny, smart, and absolutely a great guy. That was from Stephanie Davis.
Oh, okay.
Your sister.
Okay.
What you got to say about
Shout
that?
outs to Light Skin. That's my sister. Yeah. Wow. I mean, she would know. We've been knowing each other forever, and so I take what she say serious, man. For her to say that, and I'm real well pleased about that.
Are you nervous?
I ain't nervous. I'm just glad to be here.
You a legend, man.
I'm not a
Legends don't
legend.
get nervous, man.
I'm not a legend. I'm just a servant of the Lord trying to do what I can.
Man. So look, I've known you for years, man. We grew up together for the most part, right? I've seen you mature into a great musician. And one of the things that I was learning about you as we were growing up was you're versatile. Right? You play church, you can play R&B, you play straight ahead jazz. You also go-go, right? How important is it to be versatile as a musician?
I mean, it's important because you got to be like a chameleon. You got to change colors within the environment that you're in, especially with like go-go. You can't play church style in the go-go setting.
Right.
Jazz, same way. You can't be too churchy in jazz. And
Right.
then with church, you got to be straight church. And so it's important to have these kind of tools. I think sometimes people get stuck in one lane. And so the opportunities have allowed me to learn these different lanes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's important to know all these styles.
Got you. Now look, you from Temple Hills, Maryland.
Temple Hills, USA.
Shout out to Iverson Mall.
Iverson Mall,
Right.
the tiger by the gas station.
Got you. So you went to Central State for college, right? What was that experience like for you?
Central State changed my whole life.
And you was a saxophone major at Central
I was a
State,
saxophone
right?
player.
All right,
Yeah,
got you.
saxophone was my major instrument. I marched in the marching band. Shout outs to the Invincible Marching Marauders.
Shout out.
Forgot for Central State. But anyway, going to the Midwest from the East Coast was first the major shocker.
Right.
Being around that type of environment, weather, and just how people think out there, the musicians, the music life, music scene out there. I learned a whole lot, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Definitely.
What is the hardest part about being a musician? And not let's make it two part.
Okay.
All right, because we're in the DMV area. It is different being a musician in this area as opposed to any other cities and metropolitan areas and stuff like that, right? So how hard is it being a musician in general, and how hard is it being a musician in the DMV, if it is hard?
It is difficult being a musician in general, especially when you have a family.
Yeah.
Balancing your time. Like you said, I have 4 children, so I got to balance time for them. They're all at different ages, different levels in life. And so, the balance is probably the number one thing. You might get caught up in too many gigs or too many rehearsals and stuff.
True.
So that's probably the most difficult thing as far as life skills. And then having time to practice, having time to learn the music, you know, especially those gigs where they send the music late.
Oh, man.
You got to learn them real fast.
Uh-oh.
But being a musician in the DMV, well, on the go-go circuit, it's tough because everybody just sees the after results. They don't see the loading, the parking, the driving, the getting through the crowds. You know, they don't see all that. They just see like, oh, he's on stage having fun.
Yeah.
They don't see the late nights. They don't see how we got to wake up and go to church the next day and stuff like that. So as far as in the DMV, those probably the most challenging things, I guess.
I got you. Yeah, look, having a gig Saturday night, getting up doing 3 or 4 services on Sunday. Man.
I pray my strength.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yep.
Oh, you know I'm fat. So, my favorite food, Italian.
Huh?
I'm going to say Italian food. And within that, lasagna, spaghetti. See?
I ain't never.
Yeah, I had to break that down.
You not telling the truth.
Huh? What am I supposed to say?
You
Waffles?
said Italian? You said Italian's your favorite food?
Italian.
I've never seen you eat any pasta, brother.
I know, because you only see me when I'm cooking out.
Yeah. Got you, man. All right, so listen, man. Look, I'm going to go left here.
All right, go left.
This
Go
is not
left.
really a musician question.
Go left.
Because you are well-spoken, brother.
I
right?
try to be. I try to do what I can do when I can do it.
All right, I got you. Now, look, man, I'm back here in the DMV, right?
Okay.
Which is good. It's glad to be back, right? If, let's just say I'm trying to date,
Okay.
right? And you see how it is dating out here and all this good stuff, right? Now, I'm just getting advice from you. You know what I'm saying? Because you my big brother, right? What tips or what advice would you give to dating? Let's just, if I was trying to date.
Be honest with yourself as far as what you want. Don't settle for nothing.
Right.
Any red flag you see, take that to heart. Like, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been out of the dating scene for so long,
Right.
but from what I do know, when you're honest with yourself and upfront with someone or a female, you know, of what you stand for, what you want, what you're looking for, you know, if they can't deal with that, or they don't think they could, you know, blend with that, just move forward.
Yeah,
you know, because I think a lot of people fight stuff. You know, you can't put a triangle in a circle. You feel me?
That's true.
You know, salt even look like sugar. You know what I'm saying? They might fake you out and be like, oh, yeah. And then you be like, you know what? You really ain't for me because you're
right.
not bringing no value.
It's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
Hey, brother,
you got to bring value to the table.
You speaking it.
It's more than just the physical aspect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I got you. That's funny to me, man. That's good. No, that's good advice right there. That's good advice. Because you, hey, listen, you experienced in this thing.
yeah, I do have some experience.
Yeah. Give the younger musicians some advice and some tips for them to be, you know what I'm saying? So that they can grow and mature and be great musicians. You know what I'm saying? Just give them something.
Take care of your craft, develop it. Do not put a limit on what you can learn. Sky is the limit.
Right.
Always strive to be better than what you think you are.
Right.
Know there's always somebody else better than you. Pick someone to follow, to look up to as a mentor. Be on time.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah, be on time.
Be on time.
You know, represent yourself in a professional manner on these gigs. It's a lot of times, it's a lot of networking. You know, if you do a gig and they feel like you walk in there not professional as far as your appearance, or, you know, if you're intoxicated or something like that, you know, people will talk about you and they say don't call them no more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Piano players, learn all your songs on all these keys. I'm starting to see a lot of young musicians learn like 3 keys fluently, and then they just transpose all over the place. That can handicap you, because once you get to a place where you got to play piano, you can't transpose that.
You cannot. You cannot.
Yeah, I would say that. And save your money. If we didn't learn anything in the pandemic, save your money. Like, have some savings.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Okay. Hey, man, you the master over here.
No, man. I'm just learning from legends.
Listen, man. Look, bro. Look.
DMV legend, y'all.
No, this is the legend right here. This is the legend. Look, let me tell y'all, man. Let me just tell you, brother. I love and see what God has done for you. You know what I'm saying? I done grew up learning so much from you over the years. You know what I'm saying? But I just love and see where you have gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you just spreading your wings more and more. And I just think it's dope. I got Christopher Davis on the Bo Tally Show. Who would have ever thought?
Look, I like what you're doing too with your show and the platform with
man.
people coming on here and talking and speaking what they feel. So I appreciate that.
Man, look, looking at camera, man, tell the people where to find you on social media.
You can find me Instagram 88 Piano Davis. That's IG. On Facebook, Chris Davis Sr. And DCVYBE. If you ever come to a show, DCVYBE, we play pretty much every weekend. So that's www.dcvybe.com.
Got you. Listen, y'all.
St. Paul United Methodist, Oxon Hill. Come through Sundays, 10:30. Okay, go ahead.
You got anything else?
Yeah. Also, I play spoons on 7-Eleven. No,
Hey, listen, man, we having a good time. Y'all, look, man, Christopher Davis, thank you for being here, man.
Thanks for
Love you, man.
Thanks for the invite, man.
Absolutely. Look, everybody, make sure you like and subscribe and follow and do all those things. If you love the content and what I'm doing here, especially the DMV, make sure you guys support this brother. This is a great brother. Make sure you guys check him out. Make sure you book him. He's a great producer. He's great at everything. He's just great. He's great at playing buckets, too. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Shout out to Blue House Production
Blue
Studio
House!
For letting us use the spot. I mean, this is a beautiful spot, man.
Yeah, man.
We have great people, man, here, man, making us feel at home, man. I appreciate them. All right. Thank y'all, man, for watching the Bo Tally Show. Thank you again, Christopher Davis. All right. We up out of here, man.